Can anyone explain to me what a trade union has to do with the environment? There's a Romanian question, like what does the stamp of the mayor have to do with the cow's ass? It's kind of the same, you know, like when you have a union, you get other people from your company who work there, so you unionize in order to have more power in negotiating with the corporation. What does that have to do with the rainforest? Well, actually, we don't even care about the rainforest nowadays. We care about the carbon emission. Because the planet is dying. A 17-year-old told me so. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. My house is on fire. We need to act now. Okay, well, if we need to act now, do you know what's ecologically mortifying? The entire gaming industry. Think about it. Just how much energy an actual gaming rig consumes. It's probably one of the most intensive consuming systems in the entire house. And you don't need a gaming PC. You can play video games just as well as 720p with 30 FPS. I played it when I was a kid. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm curious, like, how many teenagers would support the environmental movement if they were to renounce their gaming PCs? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? It's like, oh yes, I care about Mother Gaia. I don't want the environments to collapse. No, not my gaming PC! Don't you dare take my gaming PC! It is mine! I need it in my life! Just like I need my smartphone and my air conditioning. Do not take them away from me. But other than that, I care about the environment. Yeah. Okay, right, fine. Let's talk about the NFTs. It's kind of hilarious. I really love the controversy surrounding them. So the way the corporations, the gaming companies want to implement this, I'll tell you how it's going to be like. All right? Imagine you're playing FIFA and you have like those extra cards that drop players. So you play FIFA and then you have like all those player cards, right? Like right now, if you have them, they're yours. But what they want to do is so you can trade them with other people. So for example, you get a very rare card, a Messi, and someone doesn't have the Messi. Well, you can now sell the Messi to that other person, and the corporation takes a cut. They will take, I believe it's like a 10% every time that card is being sold, right? Now, think about it this way. Imagine if you're a streamer, you're PewDiePie, and you have the Messi. Well, PewDiePie will probably be able to sell the Messi for more because you bought it from the PewDiePie. Like, it now has an actual link attached to it, a number attached to it, which shows that this is the Messi PewDiePie had. So, if you're a streamer, you can make a lot of money with these NFTs. Imagine playing Diablo and a very rare sword drops, and now you can sell that sword to another person, and because it's the sword that PewDiePie found, oh, now it's worth more. Or, for example, you can actually have something that comes from a very viral video. Like, for example, there's this guy that actually broke his plasma TV when he actually had one of these cards, right? So that card is probably going to be worth more on the market. So, if you're the type of person who loves DLC, like if you legitimately love the concept of DLC, of paying like $2, $3 for extra stuff, then you're going to love the NFTs, because that's like taking it up a level. Now it's even more fun. Now you can actually trade these things like trading cards, right? But if you're a person like myself who doesn't like DLC because the companies become lazy, and I don't like the fact that corporations get to milk consumers of every single dollar, and they invest millions, if not tens of millions, into research and how to make DLC more addictable and how to make DLC more enticing. And this comes at the detriment of the game because all that money is invested into research on the DLC rather on how to make the game better. Then yeah, I don't like the NFT system. What can I say? I mean, it reminds me of the time there was a leak about the Call of Duty matchmaking system. And you think that the matchmaking system is supposed to provide a better gaming experience, right? It should match you with people of equal skill level. But what it does is it matches people with ones that have DLC that you didn't have. So that you could see the DLC that other people bought, and it makes you want to buy it as well. So the focus wasn't on providing a good gaming experience for everyone. No, the focus was just to make it so that everyone buys more DLC. And that is, you know, like, that's fine. I mean, if you're happy with it, as long as you don't complain and as long as you keep buying, companies will keep giving you that. It doesn't matter what you say, it matters how you vote with your wallet. So if you keep buying it, then, well, that's what you want, that's the future, and that's what companies are going to do. Now, with this system, the company can make money perpetually. Because let's say they release a game and people still trade the NFTs, they still trade the DLC. Well, the company just keeps making a cut, 10% on sales. I mean, they're going to make millions out of this shit. And yeah, I think they're going to invest even more time in figuring out how to make the NFTs more attractive. They're going to figure out how to make the NFTs more addictive. I mean, they have an army of sociologists that figured out how to make the stuff more addictive for people. It's why loot boxes were considered gambling, because loot boxes came from other sociologists and psychologists that are being hired. And they're like, hey, you know, like, if you actually give the players a box that they can't open unless they spend some diamonds on it, then people are going to spend those diamonds. I mean, even the idea that you're getting to purchase diamonds or gems or whatever currency is so that it disconnects people from the value of the dollar. Because now you use your money and you purchase diamonds or gems, and then when you buy things with gems, it doesn't feel like you're actually spending money. You don't really get the value of the dollar that you're spending. Plus, you can actually spend for more gems than you need, so you're even paying more. I mean, all of these things are done by psychologists, and the companies invest, as I mentioned, tens of millions of dollars into this bullshit rather than investing more money on how to making the game more fun, how to make the game better. Right? That's not the point anymore. The point is to milk you of money, because they're a business. So as long as they can milk you of every single cash, they're going to do so. Happily, in fact. So if you want to be the pay piggy, yeah, NFTs are really great. DLC is amazing. What can I say? And it's just going to escalate from here. So I fully expect that people who aren't even interested in games now are going to purchase NFTs. I mean, you're going to have people going like, oh my god, this is the card that Pokimane had during that stream with AOC, and it's unpacked and I have it. Oh my god, I have it. I don't care about the game, but I have the NFT. Yeah, that's pretty much what you're going to end up with. Like, people who don't even care about the game helping the company become rich. And imagine if one of these are going to actually sell for a lot. Again, like, AOC and Pokimane are going to have a stream together. They're going to play League of Legends. And let's assume that in League of Legends you'd have the NFT system and a rare skin would drop for Pokimane or for AOC and she would sell it for $100,000. Well, now the company gets 10% of that. And when someone else sells it for $1 million 10 years from now, well, the company gets another 10%. So you can see how lucrative it is for the company. For the individual, probably not overwhelmingly, because most people are going to make money out of this. You know, they might make just a couple of hundreds of dollars and put it on the side. It's going to be very rare that someone is actually going to get a card and actually sell it for a lot of money. But still, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's the future. If you like it, that's fine. I think it's going to be bad for the overwhelming health of the gaming industry. Like, there is a reason most companies now make phone games and make mobile games, because that's where the money is at. People are willing to pay microtransactions on mobile. So you have less computer games. I mean, I remember 20 years ago, you would have 20, maybe 30 games appearing in 3 months. Now you have 20 or 30 games appearing a year, if even that. And that's because all the companies are pushing resources towards the mobile industry. Because that's where they can make money on DLC and that's where they can sucker people. And I do expect that that's what you're going to see now. Like, even more money invested into these NFTs than before. Because even people who aren't passionate in the game might even buy them because they might think it's a good economical aspect. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.